All right, as I promised, why I'm not a fan of Mamatot and how her best friend came and bullied me into taking a video down. So I'm not hashtagging this anything. I'm not doing any of that. If you find this video, then you find it. I'm not doing anything for clout. This is as the TikTok ship goes down, I'm sharing my story with you. Also, mentioning that, guys, if you check my bio, there are two, one for IG, one for YT. If you go ahead and look on there, you can catch me in different platforms, which is where I'm going to be telling my long story times from now on. Okay, so the day that Mamatots army came upon me, this was probably 2 years ago, and I was a smaller creator back then. I maybe had like 6,000, maybe 10,000 followers, and I was like, I was watching her have this controversy. She was in this controversy with this creator, Chaz, and who's like an adoptive parent, and there was a whole thing going on with the adoptee community. They were all pissed off at her because of something she said, and basically someone she befriended who was doing awful things to the adoptee community. And I was like, well, that's really interesting, like that's happening. Like, I wonder if she talked to any adoptees. And I like let it go. I'm like watching, and then she makes a video that basically says, I'm going offline. My health is really bad. My blood pressure is really high. You guys have destroyed my blood pressure, and I need time to care for myself. And I was like, I agree with you, Mama Top. Pop all the way off. Get offline. Get offline and take care of yourself, because your health should always come before any app. Absolutely. And so after she was offline, I was like, I think it's really good feedback for when she gets back and she's in a better spot. But like, people understand that you also have to talk to adoptees. You can't speak about the adoption community and support people if we're not platforming the voices of adoptees. Like that has to be a thing. And so I made a video where I explained like, hey, I'm a former foster youth and adoptee, and I would love to like share my insight. And I listed a bunch of creators that also could speak to her. And I was like, it's really important that we don't just platform the voices of, one or two groups. We have to understand that there are kids that grew up in these systems that know that they're broken, who also want to be listened to. We want to be heard too. And I hashtag Mamatot. Okay. It was maybe, not even joking, 2 minutes later, her best friend and this dude, Dave or some shit like that, is in my comment section, okay? And they are popping all the way off. They're like, why did you tag Mamatot? And then he comments underneath, because all this little girl wants is clout. Bitch, what? And then it was like, take the video down. And it was like, I'm messaging you. And then her army started to come in, guys, of all of these people who were just like, why would you do that after Mamatots posted that she was sick? Why would you do that after Mamatots posted? Why would you? And I was like, what the fuck? She's not even on this app right now. Like, how is me posting this video going to kill her if she's not even on this app? What are you talking about? Then I get a DM from her best friend, Alyssa. I still have the screenshots, of course. And she tried to gaslight me so hardcore. It was like, hey, like, I get it, I do, but also, don't you care about her health? And I was like, I mean, yeah, I just posted the video. Like, I didn't think it would be that big of a deal. Like, I just think that she should also listen to adoptees. And it was like, great. But also, if you cared about her at all, you would take the video down. She's really sick, and we're very protective of her. And I was like, okay. And it was like, sorry, he was so mean, but we're just very protective of Mamatot. And I was like, I get that, but like, what do you want me to do? And so I was like, fine, like, you want me to take the video down? Yeah, I want you to take the video down. So I was like, fine, I'll take the video down, and I'll never tag her in anything again if that's what makes you happy. Like, I don't want to make her sick. And I was like, this is really interesting. Okay, so I just deleted the video. That was it. She's like, thank you so much for listening and being willing to listen. That bitch is like the queen gaslighter, okay? So I was like, whatever. So I take it down. And back then I was like, that really hurt my feelings. Like, that genuinely hurt me. I like literally cried, because I was like, how can people that claim to be so supportive and so sweet like sick themselves on somebody who's literally not even like doing anything that would hurt her? Like, I was like, it was very confusing to me. And I was like, something feels really wrong about this. And now that I'm a bigger creator, I'm not a big creator, but I'm a bigger creator with like over 100,000 followers. I want to say this, Lisa, fuck you. Fuck you, okay? Because how can you represent somebody who's all about love and peace and happiness and then attack somebody who's literally a fucking adoptee who's like, hey, maybe you should listen to fucking adoptees? Like, how? And her little minion boy, who probably will be in my comment sections in the next 3 minutes, also fuck you too, okay? You know what? I'm so glad this app is going away, because y'all bitches are gonna have to get a job, a real fucking job. And I cannot wait to see you at fucking Kroger, and I will go through your line and smile at you. You know why? Because I'm a genuinely nice person, and you had no right. You had no right to treat me the way that you did, because I was a smaller creator and I could be bullied. But now the app's going away, so I don't really give a fuck. So you know what, Lisa? Fuck you.